So the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics will be celebrating 100 issues in September, with the Charge to 100 storyline that's going on right now. And the Power Ranger comic reaching 100 issues is a huge milestone for this comic, because even I didn't think we'd get to 100 issues with the Power Ranger comics. Now, we do have some sad news with the comic reaching issue 100, but we kind of knew that this news was bound to happen eventually, and that is, issue 100 will be Ryan Parrott's final issue, but he'll be with an all-star creative team. So, this is coming from comicbook.com. They've got the exclusive, so we're going to read this article. Well, I'm going to read this article. You guys can read it with me, and I'll give my thoughts as I read it. So, I've got enough beverage here to keep my throat going as we read this article, so let's go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers celebrates 100 issues and Ryan Parrott's final issue with an all-star creative team. So, I'm going to try and not get emotional here, learning about Ryan Parrott's final run for Power Rangers. So, I might live stream his final issue as well for issue 100, because it's going to be kind of a big thing. We'll get there when we get there. So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is heading towards a milestone 100th issue, and Boom Studios is set to celebrate Charge to 100 finale in an epic fashion. The 100th issue will be written by Ryan Parrott and drawn by series artists Marco Renner and Moise Hagardo. So they're the two current artists we've got going on right now with the comic. And will also feature an all-star crew of fan-favorite guest artists and several stunning covers. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Issue 100, which is also really confusing because I don't know what I'm going to call it when I do my review, because am I going to call it Mighty Morphin Issue 23, because I think that's going to be Issue 100, or am I going to call it Power Rangers Issue 100 and do that? Because that's going to be really confusing. I'll probably have to make another playlist that's going to have all the comic reviews for Power Rangers that I've done so far in one big playlist. So, it will also be Parrott's final issue on the main series, so fans will not want to miss out on what happens next. You can get your exclusive first look and hear from Ryan himself down below. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Issue 100 will feature a main cover by Dan Mora. Dan Mora, he was one of the artists on Go-Go Power Rangers. I believe he did the first 12 issues of Go-Go Power Rangers, and Dan has also done a bunch of other stuff. Covers by Bon Bernardo, which they've done work on Mighty Morphin as well. Miguel Mercado and Gonis Montes. They've all done covers for Power Rangers, all of these artists. I do apologize if I can't say all your names. So we've got Mike Del Mundo, we've got Tyler Kurtman, and Inhook Lee. I do apologize if I butchered anyone's names. Each copy of the issue will also contain 1 to 10... My phone is going off.
A few moments later.
Okay, now where was I? I believe I read up to... You can find this in the official description for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue down below. So here's the main cover. The main cover looks great. We've got the Mighty Morphin team. We've got Andros, who came into the story recently. Zane, so that's kind of big spoilers that Zane is playing a role in this comic. And there probably are going to be more Rangers in this cover, because when the Necessary Evil finale came out, that cover, that didn't have the Solar Rangers in there. And then when the proper cover came out, that had the Solar Rangers in there. So maybe there could be covers in the background here, I don't know. But we've got Zane coming back, which is really cool. And we've got Andros showing up as well, which we kind of knew about right now if you follow my reviews and read the comics. So let's scroll down. Here's what this comic is about. News of a deathly threat reaches the team, one that threatens every ranger and everyone else on the entire planet. As the climactic battle against the unspeakable enemies unfold, the lines between friend and foe blur, and difficult decisions await even the strongest of rangers. So, this is the whole Death Ranger storyline we're getting. The Death Ranger has been unleashed. They're coming to Earth. They're probably traveling through the galaxy. They're meant to be this big threat that's been hyped up, and I believe it's been speculated that they're going to be possessed by Dark Spectre, so that should be interesting as well, or something's going to possess them. I do wonder if Draken's going to show up, because Draken was left up in the air saying he could come back, so we never know. We never know. So here's one of the other covers of the Mighty Morphin team. That cover looks great. So here's a quote from Ryan, I believe. Well, all good things, I suppose, right? Honestly, if you would have told me 6 years ago, I would have had an amazing fortune of not only working with so many incredible, talented people on so many wonderful Ranger titles, I would also accumulate over 100 issues of content. That's right, Ryan has done over 100 issues of content. I mean, he did 32 issues of Go-Go. He did, let's see, it's roughly, I would say it's over 100 issues of content if you count everything that Ryan's done. Because there's so much math I would have to do with all the one-shots and stuff that he's done. I would have questioned your sanity, but somehow here we are. From Ranger Slayer to the Turtle Rangers, it's been a transformative experience both personally and professionally, Parrott said. Not many people get the chance to play with their favorite toys for a living, so to all the Power Ranger fans who have been so encouraging and supportive over the years, you never know how much your kind words are meant when I was struggling to hit the deadline or find the right line of dialogue. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone. Thank you, Ryan. And I sincerely hope that I was able to add a new cool bricks to the amazing wall of Power Ranger franchise. He sure did. Thank you so much, Ryan, for everything you've done with the Power Rangers brand with the comics, because when the Power Ranger comics came out, the Kyle Higgins run and the Ryan Parrott run, they were during some low points in Power Ranger histories with Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel. A lot of people say when they weren't watching Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel, the comics were there to be their fill of Power Ranger content while that was going on. So, thank you so much to Ryan. Ryan's amazing. I can't wait to see what he's going to do next. Here's one of the covers. You've got, it looks like Jason, but his skull's there, so maybe Jason gets possessed by the Death Ranger. Spoilers, I don't know, but that's a cool looking cover. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with an amazing array of creative, talented people on 100 issues about everyone's favorite teens with attitude, or teens with tude. We never could have imagined how incredible the response would have been from long-time Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fans and new readers thanks to you all. We've reached an incredible milestone in the legacy of this series, and we can't wait to continue surprising you with shocking twists and fan-favorite characters and a deeper exploration into the Power Rangers universe has to offer. Okay, this is Daphne. Okay, I do apologize if I said it was Ryan. So they don't really say if the Power Ranger comics is going to continue after this issue. I think it is going to, but we'll have to find out later down the line, because they'll probably do another press release with what's going to happen next. So, here's another cover. I want to bring it up on a new tab. This looks amazing. This might be the thumbnail, because you've got the Omega Rangers and the Mighty Morphin team on one side. This is an amazing cover. So let's keep reading. Thank you to Ryan. Okay, this is what Daphne said. Okay, I thought it was the closing quote from the writer of the article. Thank you to Ryan Parrott, who has been a part of this universe and these characters for all the half of a decade. To all the writers and artists who have brought these stories live on page, and to all the fans who have supported their adventures throughout the years. Mighty Morphin Issue 100 will hit the stores and digital platforms. Oh, I do apologize. Mighty Morphin Issue 100 will hit the comic stores and digital platforms this September. Are you excited for the 100 issue? Okay, that's what they say. So, this is kind of a big thing, because we're hitting 100 issues of Power Ranger comics, which is crazy, but we don't know what's going to happen next. And I get the feeling that maybe after issue 100, there might be a break in October, and then they'll relaunch in November, but we have yet to find out. But either way, covering the Power Ranger comics on my YouTube channel has been a lot of fun, and if the Power Ranger comics come to an end, it's going to be really sad, but I can't wait to see what all these talented people are going to do next. Maybe I'll cover Radiant Black weekly, or not weekly, monthly, who knows, but whatever Ryan Parrott and the Power Ranger comics is going to do next, I'm excited for, and I hope you guys stick around with me and them to see what they'll do next. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.